Hello, everyone. Welcome. Rabbi Abe here, and I'm here with my very special guest, Esther the Astrologer. Those of you who saw the previous interview that we did together, I mean, it was such a success that Esther agreed to come back on and give us more insight about, as I understand it, the month of Aquarius. Is there any Aquarius people out there? I don't know. I begin to think we might need an Aquarius channel as well as a Scorpio channel. I don't know, but I'm not sure I can handle it yet, but let's see what happens. But I'm very happy and honored to welcome Esther back to our channel. Welcome, Esther. Welcome.
Hi, everyone. Actually, Abe, it's not a bad idea to have an Aquarius channel because
no, please.
This is an Aquarian year. It's an Aquarian year. Pluto moved into Aquarius. We have Jupiter and Uranus in Aquarius together. So everybody, the Aquarian and not the Aquarian, they're all in Aquarian mode. They're all required to do Aquarian.
Okay, well, now you're going to need to explain that. I'm a lay person. Some people think I'm an astrologer. I am not an astrologer. Esther is the astrologer. Okay, I know a little bit, but so what is it that you just said? What's happening now in the cosmos and relative to Aquarius? Because we're in the month of Aquarius right now, right?
We're in the month of Aquarius. The sun is in Aquarius. There is a little bit of unalignment with the Kabbalistic calendar and the astrological calendar at the moment.
Okay.
Because we have a leap year. So the sun, we have a new moon, right? So Kabbalistically, we're going according to the Hebrew calendar. And the sun and moon,
I think, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but a lot of people don't know, because I always get a lot of questions. What calendar do you follow? Do you follow Western astrology? Do you follow the regular calendar, Hebrew I mean, what's the difference? And what is it how do we follow it?
Yeah. So when we're looking at the, when we're looking at astrology charts, it looks like it's all the same because, for example, now, and I will explain, Kabbalistically, the new moon that happens on February 9th will be the month of that we call in Kabbalah Adar. And Adar is a month that's in charge of Pisces. But yet on February 9th, the sun and the moon astrologically will be conjunct in the sign of Aquarius. So for all the astrologers in the world, it's going to be a new moon of Aquarius. In Kabbalah, it's going to be the new moon of Pisces because we are going into the month of Adar. Okay, so once during 19 years, 7 times we have a leap year. Because the calendars usually are aligned, and then suddenly, the calendars start to go far away from each other. So sometimes it happens every 2 years, sometimes every 4 years, but as long as in 19 years, it's going to happen 7 times. That it's going to be a leap year that in the Kabbalah calendar, we're going to have 2 months of Adar, 2 months of Pisces.
2 months
and
of
then,
Pisces. Oh my God.
And then the calendars will align. So now, because we're very far, this year is a leap year.
Okay.
Basically, it says a leap year, it's like a year that is in pregnancy, so it has a potential for amazing things like in the month of Adar, but it's going to be next month, Adar 2nd, not Adar 1st. Okay, am I confusing everybody?
So 2 months
the month of Pisces.
Like
2 months of Pisces.
1 and Pisces 2.
Yes.
And
so
that
Pisces
happens, 1, just correct me if I'm wrong, that happens 7 times in 19 years that you have 2 times Pisces 1 and 2.
Yes.
And that's to balance out the calendars?
The Gregorian calendar with the Kabbalistic calendar.
I see. Okay.
So it's a leap year. It's a special year that we have 2 Adar. That we have 2 months of Pisces. It's because the leap year, it's containing it more potential than a regular year. Okay. It's like it's being pregnant. It's a birth of something new. So when the second Adar, when all the world will have new moon in Aries, in Pisces, we're also going to have a new moon in Pisces.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then the calendar aligned again, and we're starting a whole new cycle. So it's a new beginning. It's like now, it's almost like being pregnant. And like a baby, whatever you tell to the baby, you sing to the baby, you eat well, you take care of yourself, then you have birth of a healthy baby, right? Mm-hmm. So that's how the way we nurture ourselves right now, the way we eat well, we exercise, we take care of ourselves, we take care of our body is very important. Because the body, is carrying us, is the house for our soul. So we need to take care of the body. So the more we take care of ourselves, the physical body and the soul, then we give birth to something new that is beautiful. Okay, that it's healthy. So I'm excited for, second Pisces and a new moon of Aries.
Well, what about Aquarius? So how does Aquarius...
How's it
into this picture?
I think we started to talk about Aquarius and then we jumped into a leap year. So let's go back to Aquarius. Sorry. So let's go back into Aquarius. Pluto moved into Aquarius. Okay. And I think we explained that a little bit last time. Pluto is a planet that changed sign somewhere between 14 years to 21 years. Okay. He doesn't have an orbit, a circle orbit, and elliptical. So sometimes it's 14 years, sometimes it's 21 years. But it's a generic generation planet. So it's moving into Aquarius. Pluto is transformation. So all Aquarius people will go through giant transformation.
Really?
And some of them before, some of them in few years, some of them in 20 years, But as long as Pluto is in their sign, they're all going through something. They're all going through transformation. So Aquarius is very much on the map at the moment. It's moving for Capricorn. So we say goodbye, Capricorn. I'm sure you're happy to say goodbye to Pluto. And welcome to Aquarius. But also in April, we're going to have the Sun and Uranus. Uranus is the planet that rules Aquarius. Okay. And they're going to conjunct together. They're coming together. So it's another Aquarian leap of faith. And the whole idea of Aquarius is leap of faith. Because Aquarius are geniuses. You know why they are geniuses? Because they have some sort of line attached, like string attached to the upper world. They have aha moment. So when it's time of Aquarius or when Jupiter is conjunct Uranus, it's an aha moment for all of us. Now, let's say you're living your regular life and you get an aha moment, but you're not tuned to that energy. You're going to say, yeah, wow, it sounds amazing, but nah, it's not going to happen. Or nah, I'm going to ignore it. But if we're aware of it, and we know that this is a time, this year specifically, it's a year of aha moment, that we can all get flashes. You know how in the cartoons, they used to have that light bulb when you had a good idea?
Yeah.
So that year is full of those light bulbs. Aha. Really?
For Aquarius only?
Not only for Aquarius, but Aquarius, they are the one who's going to feel it because they already have it within them. It's already built in within them. So when the energy is working, because Aquarius is electricity. It's like lightning. Yeah, that's the energy of Aquarius is lightning. That's what they get those light bulbs. There's a lightning and they get an idea. That's why they're full of ideas.
Oh.
Okay. So they're already full of ideas. So if to Aquarius, but all of us, not only Aquarius, honestly, it's not only for Aquarius. It's going to affect a lot of Aquarius, but it's also going to affect a lot the Scorpios. It's going to affect a lot the Taurus and the Leo the most. Okay. But every other planet, every other sign, it's also going to affect. It's going to affect all of us. It's not bypassing anybody. So Aquarius will feel it the most because they already have those light bulbs. So, but all of us have Aquarius somewhere in our chart. So sometimes Aquarius will rule our fifth house of Leo. Sometimes it will rule the seventh house of Aquarius, of a relationship, you know. It can be children. All of us has this Aquarius somewhere in our chart. So we need to look for that light bulbs, that enlightenment that is coming to our life, you know, that wants to take us to the next level.
Can I ask you, so let's say it would be affecting a relationship. How might it affect the relationship, as an example?
How that light bulb?
Yeah.
It's because it's like lightning. What lightning is doing is shaking, right? It's awakening.
Okay.
It's awakening. So when there is a storm of lightning, you know, it's all moving. So when Uranus or Aquarius is in the seventh house of relationship, relationship will not be able to stay the way they are. Something has to change because now it's a light storm came into your house and is shaking everything. So many times.
No, sounds scary.
Look, every time you tell me things sound scary, it depends how you look at it. If the relationship is not stable, honestly, relationship can end. But even ending of relationship, it's not something bad, because if something is not working, so come on, let's put it aside and move on. Why to suffer?
But if they decide, let's say, to work, then it can be a good thing.
That can be an amazing thing, because Uranus is a lover of change. So if a person is changing, if a person connecting, if a person is get out of his box, out of his comfort zone, and is really start to see the relationship, the person that is standing in front, and is detached from all the things that he's not getting, from his victim consciousness, and you see how he can contribute to the relationship, then not only that the relationship is not staying, it's improving like by a lot.
So I would assume that if it's about business matters or job.
So business matter, if that combination of Jupiter and Uranus sitting in your career house, it can be many things. First of all, it can be that you can keep your own business, but it's time to take that business to the next level. You see, Uranus is the next level. So you take your relationship to the next level. It means that if you have a business that you sell, I don't know, cell phones, now you're going to think, you know, cell phone going well. Now I want to sell microphones as well. I need to grow. I cannot stay. Uranus is not allowing you to stay still. It's a growth time. Or sometimes it's disconnect. It's a short circuit. It's electricity. So it's like, oops, that job is not working for me anymore. Time to change. And people do leave jobs. And if someone, I have to say something that maybe will look scary, that if a person knows that they need to leave a job or leave a relationship or leave some sort of things that doesn't work for them, and they're not willing to do that because they're too afraid or too scared, sometimes when Uranus is involved, the universe is going to do it for them. And now they'll have a choice. Am I feeling victim? Oh, thank God I got rid of it. You know? So depend on the conscious, everything that we say, even in astrology, in Kabbalah, it always depends where the consciousness of the person. What is the state of mind of the person?
Right.
If he's a victim or if he wants to grow. Two things.
You have to have a desire to grow. Otherwise, you know, it's easier to get pulled from the front than kicked in the back, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But also to be grateful if something has already happened, to say, wow, if it happened, then it was not really for me.
Yeah.
You know, to change the whole, Aquarius is a higher level of consciousness. It's really belong in Kabbalah to the Gimel Rishonot, you know, so if you change.
Well, you have to explain that. I don't think.
No. Yeah, I'm leaving it to you.
The upper three levels of the tree of life. That's what you meant.
Yeah, the upper three levels of the tree of life.
And whatever that means, right? Okay.
The upper three is in charge, very briefly, is in charge of the head.
Right.
The lower seven in charge of the heart. Many times, you know, so the upper three must manage the seven, right? But many times, because we are very emotional, a reverse thing happened, and the 7 managed the 3. And that's when confusion happened. So actually what happened with Uranus is a higher level of consciousness. It belonged to the upper 3. So the upper 3 is like, it's falling into place. It's falling into place, and it learns to manage the lower 7. Does it make sense?
Oh, that's good. Well, to me, it makes sense. Yeah, I think that would make sense to everybody. Yeah. Rather, so, let the head manage the body rather than the body control the head, which we do sometimes when we maybe like we're too emotional and we allow our feelings to control what we do, which is not always the thing. It's
never the thing.
Yeah.
It's opposite of what needs to happen.
Right.
So if Chesed, the lower Sephiroth, is managing the upper Sephiroth, we have a problem.
Yeah.
So that's the Aquarius mode. That's the Aquarius mode that everybody is going through right now. Okay. When you have this Uranus in the house of children, it means it's time to give the children time to be on their own and not trying to manage them so much. So it's really to where are we breaking through? Where do we need to break through?
Yeah. What advice or, what would be good instructions, maybe specifically for Aquarius people and for the rest of us who maybe not born in Aquarius, but as you say, it does have the potential to affect all of us. I mean, I know we're always affected by all the signs of the zodiac, but so specific to Aquarius and the rest of us normal people.
It's all of us together. Some people has, like I said, Aquarius will feel it more. Okay. But it's really for everyone. There's 2 ways to know what it is. One way is to do your chart and to see where Uranus is sitting, right? Or where Pluto is sitting. On another hand is your own intuition, knowing yourself. If you have a situation in life that it's really sticky, it's time to change. It's time to change.
Okay. So now, that's good. That's important.
Yeah. And the more you attach to it, the more you feel, I cannot live without it. This is exactly where you need to let go. Exactly. Because that can...
But that's what's blocking you. That's what I hear you saying.
That's what's blocking you.
That's exactly the thing that's blocking you.
Yeah. But if people really say, oi, then it means that people don't want to grow. They want to stay where they are. They don't want to go into to the next level.
Who wants to change? We're comfortable. I mean...
Well, thank God we have someone who pushes us all the time. Otherwise, we would not change.
Well, change is difficult. I mean, water just likes to stay, like that. I mean, change is hard. Any tips for, when it's difficult to change, you need to change something, but you're finding it very difficult to make the shift. What would you say?
Well, from a concept point of view, I know I need to ask myself, because I have things that I don't want to let go, right? Yeah. But I want to ask myself, what is my goal? This is just the spiritual advice, and then there is physical advice, right? But the spiritual advice is what's more important to me or for me. That I'm going to continue to behave the way I am because it's comfortable for me, or I want to be a free person. I want to be a free person. So if I'm attached to, I don't know, to Coca-Cola, for example.
Right.
But thank God I got rid of it lately because of this consciousness, right? But let's say I'm attached to it. I love it. I love to drink it. I love to eat chocolate. I love to, whatever it is that I love to do. I want, we need to reorganize our desire. I want to be a free person.
Right.
And if my desire is to be a free person, and this chocolate cake is standing between me and my freedom, Now I want to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's difficult, but
so
I really
activating the desire. That's what you're saying.
Yes, I'm
activating, and you're expanding your desire when you realize that you're a slave. You're a slave to the whatever, to the chocolate or to the Coca-Cola. That's not a good feeling.
It's not a good feeling. It's not a good. But I need to set it as a goal. I don't think people set goals. They want to set goals to make this amount of money, to meet their soulmate, to lose weight. People don't set up goals usually. I want to be free, honestly free. You know, so if you set up the goal of being free now, and this is your goal, and you really work every day to get it. Like if you go to the gym, you're not going to go to the gym to work one day a month, right? And say, I'm a changed person. You go every day to the gym for 1 hour and you'll be a changed person. So every day we gain our freedom a little bit more, but this is my goal. If it's not my goal, I will never get there. That's for sure.
Consistency. Yeah, 100%. Consistency is the key to everything.
And on a physical level, one step at a time. One step at a time. If I eat chocolate 5 times a day, I will eat 4 times a day. Then I will eat 3. One step at a time, and appreciate every step we are making. We cannot say, oh, but I still ate a chocolate cake. Only 4, but I still ate it. Wow, thank you. I ate it only 4 times. So for every small thing that we do, we need to say thank you. And then we say thank you, we get more energy to do more. If we say, what did I do? Tomorrow you go back to eat 6 pieces of chocolate.
Yeah. No, I agree with you 100%. Baby steps. But step. But do the baby steps. But do the steps. Small steps and be consistent. Small steps and be consistent with what you choose to do.
Yeah. And say thank you. Yeah.
And keep it up and have the appreciation. Any closing words, something to think about for the Aquarius people in the crowd?
Aquarius people.
Yeah.
Well, Aquarius, we're going to have the new moon in Aquarius on February 9th, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Mercury is also going to be in Aquarius. Pluto is also in Aquarius. So this is the energy that you can connect to your brilliancy. And you know what? Venus in the new moon is going to be in Capricorn, and Mars is going to be in Capricorn. So take one of your ideas, because you have many. And sometimes you have so many ideas that you get lost in the air. Choose one idea that you have, one idea, and say, you know what? This is my goal. This is my goal, and that's how I want to achieve it. And you will. But make one goal, that is good for you, because with all these ideas that you have, sometimes, you get lost and nothing is being manifested. But this is the time to manifest for you. So take one of your idea, and like we said, take it one step at a time and make your dream come true.
Amazing. And you'll have the energy to do it if you really have the desire.
The energy of Capricorn in this new moon is strong. It's the Mars, it's the Venus, so you have the energy of ideas and energy of manifestation. So it's amazing.
Amazing. It sounds amazing. Almost makes me wish that I was an Aquarius. Well, no, not really. I like my sign.
Good.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Esther. Where can people get in touch with you if they want to get in touch with you, or maybe have a chart, or find out more about your work?
All right. So first of all, I'm on Instagram, on Facebook, and I'm opening my YouTube channel. I'm starting to build it up. And I have my website, that live.
I'm sure all our lovely followers will be happy to help you build it up.
Thank you.
We'll put the link in the description box. How about that? That would be great. Guys, if you can help us build Esther's YouTube channel and, go visit her website, see how it's going. Any feedback, let her know. I'm sure she wants to know, right?
I want to know.
Absolutely.
I love to know.
Okay, amazing. Thank you so
Thank you,
much,
Abe.
Esther,
Thank
for
you,
joining us on
everyone.
Rabbi Abe channel. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And we will see you very, very soon. So long, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.